Troublemaker Rogue is actually hella strong right now, yet again, and the nerf to it really didn't do all that much for the class, because people just found out the next best thing, which right now is definitely hella strong in this meta. This new deck is definitely a lot faster and a lot more streamlined to actually get yourself the Jade stuff a lot sooner, as well as the Troublemakers get amped up nice and quick, so yeah, the deck really is top tier right now. So in this video I'm gonna give you a quick guide about it, talk about mulligans, win rates, and general tips so you guys know what you could be doing with, as well as what to expect against it. If you find the video helpful, would be awesome if you drop a like and subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to check me out live on stream over at Twitch each Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. But now, let's check out the guide.
You are not prepared!
Here's the list I used, and currently this is listed as the best performer, even though we do have some other lists for Rogue that opt for things like Maiev included. But yeah, this is the one I'm showing you. Definitely pretty respectable stats for a Rogue deck, especially like from Diamond 5 to Legend, people usually botch the hell out of this deck. But yeah, there's a version with Maiev that also does quite well, and I have been seeing a lot more of it lately, even though right now I can't really find it. Maybe I'm just blind. Yeah, here's a few. This one has pretty respectable stats. It does have a little bit more early game, but for the most part it's kinda still revolving around the 2 mana action. Anyway, what is this deck trying to do? Basically, you have plenty of 2-drops you want to be playing ASAP, so you can actually pull off something like a Jade Guardians as soon as turn 5. You could be plopping quite a few of these, and of course that is also going to load up your Lotus Troublemaker quite a lot, which is going to be a great finisher. But for the most part, you do have a decent amount of tempo yourself. You do have things like Escape Artist, like Flashbacks, which can drop literally as soon as turn 1. Things like Cult Neophytes, you can slow down the opponent, the Lotus Bookie give you extra coins, and so on and so forth. The deck really does feel absolutely broken right now, even regardless of the nerf. Honestly, Troublemaker right now is just rebalanced more than nerfed, because this card used to be the most kept card before the nerfs. Now it's the worst card you can keep, but still you are going to be very happy actually top decking it, because later on it just becomes 10 damage plus with ease. Anyway, going through the deck, we do have Shadow of Demise, which you could be using for an extra coin, for an extra prep, or more importantly for extra flashbacks, or even Jade Guardians against slower matchups. This can be absolutely huge. With the prep, you could be cheating out things a lot sooner. The Bitter Bloom Knight gives you the potential to actually get yourself some pretty nasty imbue minions, and it's also a great 2-drop. Blood Mage Thanos helps you get yourself extra spell damage, as well as card draw, as well as a 2-drop, and with this thing you're gonna have a much better time dealing damage with Fan of Knives, with Eventuality, with Rite of Twilight, that kind of stuff. Cult Neophyte is mainly in here so you can actually cockblock other fellow rogues as well as other fellow Void Demon Hunters, because of course that deck is very dominant right now, and this deck is actually supposed to do pretty well against those from what I know. The Cultist map is going to help you big time with the card draw. Just don't forget you want to be picking the first card which you are going to be playing this turn in order to actually get a second card of the Discover pool, so don't pick something like Lotus Troublemaker first is what I'm trying to say. The Escape Artist is also pretty amazing, and this thing, you could be using it to make a very good value trade, or you could just mash face for 4 damage and still get yourself card draw. It's actually pretty decent. With Eventuality, again, you are going to be imbuing your hero power and also get yourself a couple of damage, which could go face or just board clear. Fan of Knives, again, a great 2-drop with which you're going to draw even more and also handle some early game aggression with a bunch of 1 health, 2 healths if you had Telnos. The Flashback can also be pretty nasty, and again, you could drop it down to 0. Don't always try to combo it, by the way. It's great when you can, but if you can't, at least it's going to be an extra 2-drop you played. With the Lotus Bookie, getting yourself extra coins is going to help you do a lot more than you're supposed to, and it is actually one of the best things you could be doing early on. Rite of Twilight, don't forget, needs a combo in order to get the free damage. Other than that, you are going to Herald Sinistra, getting yourself some random BS, but also it is again a 2-drop which you can also empower with Blood Mage Thanos. The Shadow Informant can give you extra rogue spells, and the best one you could be getting would of course be the Jade Guardians, so playing it off the top would be best, or if you're lucky enough for it to transition back into rogue, that'd be great. With the Kingslayer, you get to draw a bunch of extra cards for you, but more importantly cards for the opponent, and that can burn stuff for them, or you could actually get them into a position to actually slash them in half with Garona, which actually does happen quite often with this meta. But of course you could also draw yourself Shadow Demise or Thanos this way, which definitely ain't the worst. The Jade Guardians are absolutely amazing, and you could get yourself some absolutely huge 8-drops, like things like Draco Rex can be amazing, Tyrion, so on and so forth. Like some absolutely beautiful units can come out of this for super cheap. Like if you manage to get yourself a couple of these down to 0, it can really be super overwhelming for the opponent, and by the time they supposedly handle that, you're probably gonna be in a great position to slap them to death with the Troublemaker. King Lane can be a very nice cog block for the opponent. Giving them something to draw over and over again is pretty disgusting, and of course you do have the occasional slash in half, which you could be doing especially against things like Void Demon Hunters, because they simply do not have that many legendaries in their deck, so very often you are actually going to be pretty reliable at slashing them in half. It also works pretty well against mirror matchups, as you're about to see, so all around it's definitely not a bad package. The 2 Lotus Troublemakers are going to be absolutely amazing. Like, as soon as turn 7 or 8, you could be having these all the way up to 10 damage, which is still pretty respectable, mind you. Like, yeah, you're no longer going to deal 20 damage with a hot single, but honestly that was just way too broken, so of course it had to change. And lastly we do have Garona, which still does pose a meaningful threat. Sometimes you could just tempo her out if you have nothing better to do, but of course you are going to get the occasional slash and half luck, which can be very fun to witness, especially in one of the games against the Warrior. It's going to be pretty nice how that one panned out. Matchup wise, here's what we have. You are indeed going to be great against Void Demon Hunters with this specific iteration. You're going to be great against Faced Hunter and also against other fellow Troublemaker Rogues as well as Warlocks, so all around this is the entire meta here, guys. Like, these free decks are really the big three. If you're doing well against all of those, why wouldn't you be climbing with this? We could also check out a similar variant like this one, for instance, which does have a lot more sample size just so we can get a bigger picture. Of course, it's not going to be as exact, but things like Paladin are not going to be great for you if you find some of those. And of course, from Diamond 5 to Legend, I'm sure you're going to be finding plenty. Z-Shaman is not going to be your friend, which honestly is rising in power. Some other versions of Face Hunter are going to be a problem. The rest looks still pretty decent. Either way, when it comes down to the mulligan, here's what we're going to going first. Like I said, the Bookie would be the best to keep. The Bitterbloom Knight is great. The Jade Guardian straight out could also be a keep, especially if you already have a curve into him. Escape Artist can be great. The Flashback going first is not as amazing, but if you have a prep, it's going to be OP. Cult Neophyte can be a great turn 2. Eventuality is okay-ish. The Kingslayer gives you plenty of card draw. Prep can be great. The rest probably not so much though. Going second, again, it's basically the same cards you're going to be looking for, so mulligan accordingly. That's about it for the deck. I would not be surprised if something else happens to Rogue as well, because right now it definitely is pretty strong, but honestly, if they tone down Void Demon Hunter, I think this deck is going to tone down itself, because right now it's basically preying on those. I hope you found the guide helpful, and if you did, you know what to do. But now let's check out some of my games on my road back to top 1000 Legend with it. Hope you enjoy.
Versus Illidan. You cannot hunt a demon hunter.
I am nothing like you.
Against the Demon Hunters. Straight out holding on to Jade Guardians though? Really? Kinda doubt that. It is top 3 kept. High win rate at it too. I guess. That ain't bad. A proper troublemaker, that one. Kind of crazy people dropped Valera just because of the 1 mana increase though in it. Bit odd, that one.
I thought they could hold me. In and out.
Change is coming.
It's not too bad. Kinda nice used to have a combo draw card, right guys? I'm not crazy. It was a combo card, right dudes? Nice. Nice.
Adapt or die.
Pretty sucky this 2-1's gonna clap the rest of these fools. Doesn't have shit, poor bastard. Poor bastard ditch. That was enough shit. Okay, next turn we get to play a big man. That helps. This guy is overwhelming us though. Overwhelming us big time. Of course.
Muzzle their magic.
Should have killed the 2-4 probably. He has Kane, I'm almost dead. I've done a value trade with the Doom Guard there, but that's what it is.
Time grows short. I should eat you.
Gotta do this right now. Can I afford to wait for Ursol? I'm basically dead. So now. That ain't bad. If I could attack. I just need big men in my future, so let's go ahead and do that then. Okay. Gonna need a lot more if it's just Kane. If he just kills the middle, I I do have lethal with Stadium Announcer, probably. Still haven't seen any Troublemakers, mind you. Bottom 16, for anybody keeping track. If he gets Eladari here, I'm fucked. That is also pretty shit. Gotta say, I've almost never seen this out of a Void Demon Hunter, but... have to see it now. What else you got?
Change is coming. Time grows short.
Of course you're gonna attack with all the small shits, of course you're gonna kill that shit off. That was literally the most rigged shit ever. For anybody keeping track. No Troublemaker, you say? Plenty of Garishi Swarmers, you say?
Muzzle their magic.
Seriously though, that was diabolically bad how the order of minions attacked in that one. Could have been just a couple of heals. Could have had the 8-3 alive. And I would have had lethal with that, by the way. But no, it had to be the bullshit. That's a nasty ass taunt. He doesn't kill him. We should have lethal with the announcer, but let's see. Both the Troublemakers bottom 13. Couldn't find him with the cultist map, which would also not be the worst thing to top kick. Looks desperate to me. Can't play anything he discovers out of that. So, I think, despite everything, we got him. Despite the game playing hard to get, we got him. Just in case, am I right? The troublest of makers. Taking 5 business days to get the victory screen. Doesn't feel very mythical Hearthstone, I don't know. Might want to look into that. How you doing? How you doing? Not a rogue. How original.
I'll grant you a swift death.
Turn 1 this, turn 2 that. I can see it happening. Is the prep really that bad nowadays? Perhaps. Not the worst. We're both very lame, of the king kind. The top not running Glacial Shard in this deck. Bit odd, that one.
Nobody's gonna know.
Must be nice getting the coiny boy.
By petal and sword.
In and out.
Finish.
they could hold me.
Druid spell sounds ass. Everything else looks ass as well, though. Four mana, 6/5, not the worst thing in the world. But, nah, I'd rather keep on playing the 2-drops, man.
Job's done.
Well, definitely not better.
Change is coming. Change is coming.
Fascinating. He's played a lot more 2-drops than we have. Already used his coin though, so there's that. It's okay. I'm gonna burn a card here, but it's fine. Has to be. Oh, look at that. Next turn we get a 6-drop. No, what am I talking about? Has to be 10 mana. Well, he gets to do his shit first. Both of them at that. Bruh. And there's our answer. Fucking G to the G, innit? Shoulda played around it, chat. Shoulda played around it, chat.
Too many cards.
That would have been nice to have.
Cooking up something special. You would make a fine display.
Bruh. Should have played around it. The first one that gets to play the 0 mana 8 drops usually is gonna be winning, and this guy having all of that extra can't do much for that. It's not like we didn't play as much 2-drops as he did. Let's see if we can get some broken out of this, but him getting that for 3 turns is just Insane. That can work. Why weren't you in the first batch, you piece of filth?
You will be the first to transcend time. You will be among the first to transcend time. You will be among the
Some kind of rush, man. Finally.
rise and let balance be restored.
Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Whatever. Given the circumstances, I think we did well. Yeah. Would have been even better if this was the card, but I guess we did have time to figure that one out. Would have been a lot, I mean, not a lot better, especially for this board, but you get it. Fuck. Quite a lot of things had to happen, the rush being the last possible cards. Oh, this guy thought that's a 612? It did say Omen, didn't it? Nice-ish. Bro.
Time's ticking.
Where'd he get another fucking jar, by the way? Balkle. Burrow. Have a way to handle this taunt. Just maybe. Okay, may I have another? Not a fucking bitch. Not enough, Chief.
Nobody's gonna know.
Got a mud
Ouchie time!
Who's and see? I must not hesitate.
Sad. Nah, too much stats.
The match is yours.
We tried, chat, we tried. I don't know. If we had a second Troublemaker in there, still probably not, right? Still probably not. Okay. Where are those demon hunters the game promised me? I've been promised demon hunters, damn it.
Grant you a swift death.
Turn one this, turn two that.
you soon.
Oh my goodness, potato. Bulgaria, am I right? What a time to be alive. If we get a prep, that's gonna be awfully nutty. All demons on NA. Yeah, damn it. Oh, what the fuck? This is the first time I'm seeing this thing with this skin. Would have been nice if I can do some slashies with this. Rosep ain't playing much. There he is.
Thought they could hold me.
Listen here.
You have blood again? That'd be fun.
Thought they could hold me.
Keep on doing what we're doing.
Change is coming.
Well, he's not getting drawn, neither am I. Wrong face. Bit odd, innit? Oof, that's fucked.
Face justice.
Muzzle their magic.
Keep on splashing him as hard as we can. Be a lot cooler if we didn't have King Lane in here, but it is what it is. Interesting. Bruh. Ooh. What a prep, I get to play a hot single, but probably would be better next turn.
Face justice.
He's definitely not in the business of Garona-ing me right now. I'm not the one. Well, 2-drop into double Jades. Get the double Jades. Goes for it. Fascinating. I mean, it's not that odd him doing it. If I had a prep, he would have been dead. So I could double 2 damage him after Garona happens, which
Consider
he's
the
probably having it.
tactics. Nobody's gonna know.
Okay, problem is gonna cast this crap. Fucking beasts. Doesn't matter, we just want the minion. Oh shit, we have imbued? I mean, what am I talking about? It's not gonna be discounted, is what it is. Whatever. Does he have 6 damage? Looking for it. Does he find it? He needs his double Rite of Twilight. With the eventuality, I'm not sure. With the amount of mana he's having. Did he miss me with that shit? He did. He did, chat. Okay, I guess the plate double big man though. Does he get lucky? Does he get clappy? Tyrion would be annoying to handle. But I have a way to handle him.
Choose soon.
Got him. Actually, we didn't got him. We got pretty lucky there. Not gonna lie. Fucking got him. Rogue things, am I right? More them troublemakers, by the way. Up to no good, no doubt. Yeah, sure thing, Gorfor. Go get him, man. Another fellow memester, no doubt. Nice. 969.
Maiev versus Rathion. It's time to begin my plans.
I'll grant you a swift death.
What is even that? Against the warrior. Let's try that. Sting. Climbing with Hunter. Yeah, it's very climbable with it right now.
Time is running out. How troubling.
Let's try doing things.
Won't be long now.
So he's an egg boy. That is not very excellent. That is excellent.
Let the pain
Doesn't have to play his egg. That's weird.
Face justice.
Hey, thank you very much for the Prime ban. Appreciate ya. I always read your name as Ben Lannister, by the way. Lassiter.
Justice.
I guess. I'm doing my part. Two eggs, haha. He's playing Bash, I'm not sure he's playing the... Warp Tooth. That ain't too bad.
Thought they could hold me.
Okay, next time we can drop some big men. Bruh.
By petal and sword.
Not ideal. A little bit later it might be. Okay.
Such might!
Okay. 50-50, guys. Can we do it? 50-50, me dude. Nice.
Such might!
Does he have it? $18 damage like this, so we need 11 more damage.
Now.
Well, let's see it. There you fucking go. Such might me sideways. Well played. That was nice. I liked that. That was disgusting. That was visibly disgusting, by the way. Such might, he says. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. That was awfully mighty now, wasn't it? Not a rogue. Where the demon hunters at, man? Like, I've been promised some demon hunters, damn it. Surely there wasn't just one.
A swift death.
That's a nice little turn one. Turn one, this, that, this. Turn two, this. I'm not against it. Bruh, this 1 liter drug takes 5 business days to get full. Oh, look at that, another one. Insane. Good game. He could just Phantom Edge this, you know? It'd be a lot cooler if he didn't, because that's a turn 1 9 damage to the face. The good old turn 1 9 8. Well, that's just a 4-4. But we still smile. Yet we smile, chat. Yet we smile. Who says going second is bad in the mirror? This guy. Okay. I'm gonna go with this. Let's see what this button do. Hashtag no hand hunter. Rogue. Hey, that's freaking awesome, Sim.
Change is coming.
Doing what we can over here. Yeah, pretty awesome, dude. Congrats. Love to hear it. Love to hear it. Thank you for sharing that with us. It's always nice hearing some success stories, you know? Let's keep on clapping. Not an elemental. Rigged. None of them are. Better get something bigger. So much for that. Hey, how's it going, Twigs? You sensed we're aggressing people, so you decided to show up, huh? Some of this aggressive Troublemaker Rogue in it. I give up. Oh man. Okay, I mean, that kind of helps. Not too bad, is it?
Behold your future.
Surely. Wing it. Extra 6 drop out to do it.
Petal and sword.
He's hoping for a miracle in it. Speaking of miracles, does he get one? Kinda. My hand size, yeah. About that.
We hunger for vengeance.
You're so sweet.
This doesn't feel great, but let's do it. Would have been nice if we got something decent out of these. Could have been better. Oh god. Bit lucky that one. Would have been nice if these were at least 2 drops, but... Bro. Burrow. How the turntables, chat. How the turntables. Game gave this man every single fucking insane taunt it could. Wouldn't have it any other way, chat. Maybe we should have attacked first, huh? This could be worth where things are going.
I must not hesitate.
At least now it's gonna be 2 drops out of this. Fuck. Fuck. I'm getting to play 0 mana at least twice. Miss me with that shit. Doesn't play the other minion. Wonder what that means. What could possibly the other minion be? Jar guy? Yep, it was. Okay.
Consider the tactics.
Yeah, living the good life. Annoying. That could have been worse. Damn shame Shadow Demise didn't get to witness the Jade. Right now it could be dead to the Troublemaker. Has 11 damage on it. Bro. Roasted Stalin.
Always go in with background too soon.
Armies of bones.
Oh my goodness. Why'd you play the 1-drop then? That was kinda stupid, wasn't it? Either way, doesn't matter much. That's actually a card. Believe it or not, but I did not smile. He had a Troublemaker, he could have done that last turn. It's not a particularly complicated play if you have the Troublemaker or ways to draw him.
Nobody's gonna know.
Could have done that a long time ago. Fucking had it all along. Why are people this dumb, dude?
The match is yours.
Why are people this freaking dumb, though? Explain yourself. Explain yourself, man. Oh well, it is what it is. Definitely felt like after he managed to stabilize that, things were nothing but downhill for us. We definitely had quite the good early game, but Rogue did rogue things against the Rogue nonetheless. Happens to the best of them.